Hello, hello. July 20. What the hell? 8:02 p.m. in the evening. Alex reporting for duty. Hey. Anyway, I this is the third time I've shot this fucking video. First two videos I ran through AI and I probably said too much. I'm really trying to learn to kind of keep my inner thoughts to myself, which is fucked up because this is supposed to be a personal diary. And it's like, it's my fucking diary. I don't care what you think or hear or say or interpret or blah, blah, blah. If you don't like it, fuck off. There's the door. There's a big door. And that's just the way I live my life, man. Like it or don't. I don't care. But ow, kitty. Oh my goodness. He's my little pirate cat, right, kitty? Arr, arr, matey. He's gonna. Oh my god. He's like a big fucking cell phone from the 80s. Hello. Jesus called. I'm a tail gunner. That's his tail. Beep, beep, beep. Anyway, this guy loves me, and I love him too. If you ever wanted to get shot, that'd be the quickest way to do it. Is hurt my cat. Kitty. Anyway, the internet and me and disclosing too much, man. I'm really trying to. The purpose of this was the X was meant to be experiment. Kind of X marks the spot. X is the last letter of my name. It really, man, I wanted to just a dumping ground where I could voice what I thought, what I felt. And that's exactly what it's turned into. And it is what it is. I'm going to diary my innermost thoughts and feelings and sometimes my experiences and where I've gone and done and said and what I felt. And anyway, sometimes my videos, I go a little overboard on certain subjects and I run it through the AI. And the AI will tell me, like, maybe you shouldn't post that. That is potentially incriminating, or it could get you red, blacklisted, and blah, blah, blah. So I often, like, end up not posting videos because I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't need to make my life more difficult than it already is. I like a challenge, but excuse me. Hey, don't fucking bite me. My cat, he fucking bite me when I put my arm there. Anyway, so yeah, this is the third attempt at posting a personal diary of X, and I gotta watch my P's and Q's, make sure I don't say anything stupid. I mean, I've already kind of said something stupid about my cat, but don't take it that way. I speak my mind. So yeah, I'm on Reddit just now, and some fella posts a question, and it's men who are married, no kids, who are living at home, and their wives are the bread maker. How do you feel? And I was like, what the fuck? I mean, obviously this generation was before mine, right? I mean, I'm a Xennial. I'm in between Gen X and Millennial. Um, Almost every single guy I know, I'm trying to think. I might know one. If I do, it's man one or two. And so, let's say I know 2,000 people. Two of 2,000 is not a lot. It's a very small percentage. It's less than 0.002% or 0.02%. So less than 1% by quite a bit. Later generations, maybe, I don't know. I mean, more and more women are making more and more money than men today. 30 somethings for sure. I mean, women are becoming nurses and dentists, and, guys are stuck in, I don't know. There's not a lot of manufacturing jobs anymore. And other than guys that are like crane operators and stuff, I don't know. Engineering is 50-50. The last engineering team that I was on was half of them were women. That was an objective of the company as part of its DEI initiative. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe it happens, right? But that's not where my mind was. And the question was super vague. So, What I said was like, if you're a stay-at-home dad or if you're a stay-at-home husband and you don't have kids, your wife is cheating on you. And I meant that because in my lived experience, men that don't work are perceived as, I don't know, women of my generation, I don't think they see men that don't work as reasonable partners. And that's my lived experience. And there's no one in the world that can challenge that or tell me I'm wrong. Um, every woman I've known that hooked up with a guy that made less money than her, let alone be unemployed, uh, all of them eventually were showing the door. So, and I can think of, I don't know, 5 or 6, maybe 7 instances where that happened. Um, so my pattern solving, pattern driven brain, my systems engineering mindset, as AI says it, uh, goes into overtime trying to figure out like, and that's the answer. That's the conclusion that I came to. Like, your wife is cheating on you, and your limited window of, I don't know, something is limited, and it shrinks every day. And the only time I could see that maybe being a shift in opinion would be if there's a child involved and you're a stay-at-home father. Um, then maybe she would tolerate that because you're safer taking care of her offspring than a stranger. Um, even that I can't see. She would appreciate it, but does it maintain her romantic interest in you? Whew, I don't know, man. That was all that literally all I was saying, right? I'm allowed to voice my opinion and share my opinion. And my opinion is based on anecdotal experience. And you know what? I'm allowed to have that opinion based on my experience, just like these guys in the comments that were chirping at me. They're allowed to have their opinion, and I don't blame them. And the one guy, funny enough, he said I sounded miserable, and suggested I go to therapy, which I thought was funny because I'm like, God, no, dude, I've actually been going to therapy for almost a year. And the one thing she's made me realize, along with a couple other people I follow online, is that self awareness is important. Radical acceptance is the other one. And learning to let go and let go of everything, let go of control of other people and even of myself, to just go through life as frictionless as possible. And I'm not perfect by any stretch, man. I got a lot of work to do, but I'm light years better than where I was. So if that dude happens to see this, buddy, just know, like, I'm the happiest I've ever been, and I apologize if I came across as bitter and angry. I wasn't trying to sound bitter and angry. I was trying to share my lived experience with the OP who asked publicly on a, I don't know what you wanted me to do. I'm not going to encourage the guy because I'm trying to look out for him and say, like, dude, your wife's not, if your wife's not cheating on you, she's going to be, because she will, I believe, and this is a, I don't know if human behaviors change as much or as quickly as gender roles do. I don't know what the data would say, but depending on who you asked, if you ask someone on the right, like Jordan Peterson, or behavioral, what are they called? Behavior analysts. Um, they tend to lean towards the idea that women socially move laterally and up, and men are the ones that move laterally and down on the socioeconomic ladder when it comes to romantic partners. So there's evidence to be argued in my own life, man. I know a guy that makes 55,000 a year, and his old lady makes 80. But you know what? He's a good-looking dude. She's a little on the not skinny side, and um, there's a compromise there, maybe, and that's what allows that pay gap to exist. But there's nuance in each of these in each of these instances that add up, man. So I don't know. Most guys I know make more than their old lady. And my friend spectrum goes from, everywhere from, I don't know, probably close to 200 to 300. Well, he's not really a friend of mine, but he's an acquaintance. A guy I've known from high school who's a pilot, and I know he makes about 300 grand a year, and his wife is a dental assistant, so I know she's not rolling in the dough like that. You know, most of my friends are probably upwards of 120, 150,000, the people that are closest to me anyway. And their wives make decent money as well, but um, up and down, up and up, lateral and up, not, you know what I mean. I'm just trying to say, like, man, I don't know, man. If it stings because if something a stranger says hurts, it's worth unpacking and asking why. Why does it bother you? Why does it hurt? If something hurts, it's usually because it's true. And you know, the guy, I don't know. I mean, I'm a pretty realistic person. You know, I put a lot of emphasis and energy on accepting the truth and things, accepting things the way they are. And you know, I maybe that means telling yourself you're not a 10. You might not even be a 5. Um, I mean, it depends on how you look at the bell curve. You know, what's medium and median are different things. So, you know, if you're in a classroom full of stupid people, then you know average is like 30%. If you're anyway, um, yeah. So these are things that I'm unpacking tonight, thanks to this random fucking YouTube or Reddit post link ding ding. So yeah, buddy, if you see this again, I apologize. I meant no harm from it, or by it, or with it, or to it, or what from it. Um, I look at the world through I don't know, critical lenses. Maybe that's my biggest problem in life is um, being realistic can sometimes lead to cynicism, and maybe I am. Although, like I said, I've been the happiest I think I've ever been in the last 10 months of learning to just radically accept things for the way they are and letting things go that are outside of my control. Certainly, specifically. Still have work to do. I'm not perfect, but like again, I will repeat for the third time. I'm the happiest that I've ever been. So I don't know, that calling me a cynic or cynical kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. Not hurt my feelings. It was, listen, that's your opinion and you're allowed to have that opinion. Hey, opinion. Look at this guy. He's just so cute. I just love him so much. Anyways, guys, that's 12 and a half minutes. Plenty of a brain dump for me tonight. As always, if you're watching, I see you, I feel you. I appreciate your eyeballs and attention. Thank you so much for flying here, Alex. And if you're that dude from TikTok or Reddit, again, I apologize. No offense. No harm intended, man. Um, I was just trying to add my opinion to a random Facebook post, and maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut, but I didn't because that's not my nature. So get over it, and best luck to you. Stay safe and have fun. Bye.